Hello, and welcome back to Baba Is You. Last time, I had lots of trouble with this puzzle. This time, I finally came up with a solution. I'm gonna need two Babas, and it will be easier just to work with one of them for right now, so let me tuck one of them away in a corner. So the idea I had was basically to spell out Baba is Kiki is move. And the details of it took a little bit of fiddling in order to figure out how to make it happen. But basically, I want to turn Baba into Kiki and Kiki into Move at the same moment where Kiki could eventually become you. And it is possible to do. And the setup is going to look like this. So, I am going to have two Babas. They are both going to move to the right from here, and so that will turn Baba into Kiki and Kiki into Move. Then Kiki will move and turn Kiki into you, and that's the key. So Baba's Kiki, Kiki's Move, I can wait one, now Kiki is you, and now I have Kiki's to control, which I can use to go win the game. And I don't know, I'd push things around for an hour or whatever, and I'd been kind of trying to get there for a bit, but I was doing it with one Baba, and then I realized if I had two Babas that I could set up this way, and so unfortunately a bit of the thought process there is lost. But I'm very thrilled to pieces that I got that one done, because does it mean, let's see, I'm the skull. Can I get out to the flag as win here? No. But I can. I'm the skull facing Baba again. Gosh darn it. If I click restart? Oh, interesting. I don't have to go out to the map and come back here. I guess I didn't really kind of appreciate that before. Okay, if I want to get my cursor back, I also have a solution to this rock puzzle here. If I want to get the cursor back, I have to say Baba is level in order to gain access to the cursor. So let's do that. Actually, this might have been a case where it's better to return to the map, because I'm still not sure if I do this, then I can move left. No, I still can't get the cursor back. Okay, so if I return to map, and then go back in here, yeah, now it resets my cursor to the left edge, and with the cursor on the left edge, I can move up, I can pick it up from here, and now I can say rock is level in order to get the two dots, which is the other puzzle that we took a look at the end of the previous episode, which had stumped me at the beginning, but then I came up with the idea. So again, as a reminder with this one, we can push a key into a door, and it turns into a rock, which is also pushable, but we can't do much with that. And with open and shut, I have encountered this before. Sometimes it's better to push the shut thing into the open thing than vice versa. So I want to turn... Basically, I want to push a door into a key rather than a key into a door. And so I want the door to be a key, and I want the key to be a door. So I think if I say door is rock, and then say key is door. Oops. It's very easy to overshoot and do ridiculous things with the text. And then say rock is key. Key is door, that's fine. Now, and then if door was push. Oh boy. Oops. I accidentally said door is key. Don't say that. What we want to say is push. Then the reason that this matters is door has rock. And so now I end up on the other side. Or actually inside, which means I could be on the other side and then push the rock out of the way. So that's the key. Previously I was pushing the key into the door, and that was bad news bears because the door, the thing that was still farther to the right of me, was the thing that had the rock, but if you push the door into the key, then you end up on top of the rock, and then everything is super terrific, happy, fun hour. Alright, love is win, Baba's you, I go win. And I don't think there's a reason for me to try to do anything else in this puzzle. So that's just a solution. Sadly, that's just a solution. I can push this around. That's interesting. I can push around the rock which contains the cursor right now. Can that allow me to do anything I couldn't do before? What happens if I destroy the cursor? Then the cursor just ends up there. Oops, I just picked it back up again. It says cleaning service here. Have I been here? Cleaning service. That sounds familiar. Yes, I've done this level. So I guess... Interesting. If I return to map, that was originally... Yeah, it's the level right here. I see, so it's just the cursor with the skull. I guess every space out in the middle is cleaning service, but when I'm on the path here, it's not. Like, if you look in the upper left-hand corner, I'm just reading the name of it, and it's weird how it goes away in certain places and then comes back. Okay. So we solved a couple of puzzles. It still seems that there's meta puzzles. Like, there's the one dot over to the left over here that I don't know how to get to. I can't just, like, push the cursor there. There's still this mysterious grass that I'm not quite sure what to do with. Okay, here's something I'm curious about. If I restart, so grass is still there. Can I, from unlocking the door, push grass out into the middle of the field? Let's try that out. So that involves saying Baba is level so that I can gain access to the key. There's a ridiculous amount of movement on this just to, like, get into, well, I mean, I guess it's a puzzle game. It's a puzzle in order to get into the puzzles. So if I say Baba is level, then I don't have to worry about skull facing Baba, which means I can walk over here and actually get the key, which means I can unlock the door. And then the question is, does this somehow enable me to push grass to the right? I don't think it does. It does not, because I can't move up because I'm not with the skull anymore. So that didn't really help anything. And I can push the rock. I can't push the rock. The rock's no longer pushed because I used Baba's level. Right. So, what does that leave me? I could have said grass is level, which doesn't do anything because there is no grass. Without being able to move grass out, I don't think I could say level is grass. If I did say level is grass, it wouldn't change anything back out on the previous red flower map area thingy. So the question is, there's obviously more to do here. And how do I do it? Somewhere else there was a level that I could say level is flag. Was it this one or the next one? Collaborative effort. Does not have a level is on this one, so it's not that one. So it must have been number 5. Living Lands. Yeah, okay, this one, I can change the wall as stop, and I've never done that. We just solved this puzzle and moved on. So, in order to do that, oh gosh, I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps to the left. From here, I have to go 6 left. 8 up, and then 6, 12, 14 right, and then down, and I should be able to see things again. So 6 left, 8 up, 14 right, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Down, 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 and I can see what's going on again. So from here, can I move down again? Yeah, and get this back up on the screen. Okay, I actually could have moved the viewport without moving my guy, and that would have made things easier to see. So I want to break up wall is stop, which is not too hard to do. There we go. So I broke up wall is stop, and now I think I want to say level is flag, but I don't actually know that I can do that. First off, let's, from Yeah, here-ish, sure. Let's just break up the level as U so that the level quits moving around. And the problem is hedges stop. I could say level is wall, I could say level is me, but I don't think either of those things help. I think level is flag is what I want to say, but there's no way for me to get the words is flag over here in the hedge, I don't think. Like I could get a word here, couldn't push it around the corner. I could push the word flag down here, but that doesn't help me in terms of getting level as flag. Is there any way to unstop the hedge? I don't think that there is. I could have two things be me. If I said wall is me, I could get a whole bunch of things to push at the same time. And I could also have something else be stop if that would help. Wall is me and me is stop. I don't think that helps. If I had wall as me, can I, by any chance, like, push objects into the text or push text into the objects? Because if I had level as flag, I would be able to solve the level outside of this one, depths, by getting not to the flag that appears on the right-hand side of its screen, but by getting to the flag that now appears right here. But I don't see a way to get the word flag out. But the fact that level is here definitely implies that there's some alternative solution to this puzzle. Also because the puzzle was so easy. Implies there's an alternative solution to the puzzle. And that alternative solution is going to help unlock the rest of the depths. I don't think level as wall is going to help. It seems like it's got to be level as flag. Level as me probably won't hurt, so oh, I need something else to be. Sure. We'll say if wall is you, can I still get level as me? I guess this is the only other object I have available right at the moment. Actually, I pushed it up too high. So let's just say, and how am I going to do this? I can borrow another is. I don't want to get anything stuck on the ceiling where I can't push it back down, but I can push you down. Okay, wall is you. Now, can I get a bit of wall? Oh, it's pushing like the level is around as well. Oh, it squished the flag as win. I don't think that matters. So if I do that, that's going to break everything. Well, level is... Oh! Wall is not stop, right. So I got level is right over there. And so now, yeah, I think I can still do this. I want to say level is me. Yeah, I can totally do this. Because I can do this. Alright, this was ugly, but... Oops, I pushed it too far. Now I can push this up. And level is me means I have a me here. Okay, so we got a me on the map. And that doesn't help me at all, right? Because there's no rules involving me. I can just walk over the me, which is kind of nice. But now we're back out on this. Flag is win, and so if I had said level is flag, if there was a way to do that, then I could go over here and win this level and possibly unlock like a deeper depths or something. So that's what I think I need to do. But... if I'd made it wall... I don't see... Oh, hey! I can push the word grass out now. That's what level is me did. And then I could say... what? Baba is grass. Yes, here we go. I can say Baba is grass. Just had one of those moments where I'm like, wait, am I still recording? Okay, thank goodness. And then if Baba is grass, then I can walk outside. Okay, honestly, that's pretty cool. Yep, okay, so I could get to flag as win, or I could go get to this other dot level. And so I think I'm going to choose the dot level because it seems more fun. All right, priority lane. All right, got a bunch of belts. Belt is belt, belt is shift, belt is push. Skull is shift. Wall is stop, Baba is you. Box is Kiki. Flag is win. Kiki is move. Water sink. Okay. Text is not floating. So, okay. I think I get the kind of obvious first implications, which is I can't go down unless I break up the belt to shift. And if I do break up the belt to shift, I lose the race trying to get to the flag. Okay. So the question becomes, how do I get past this belt and still have the belt be shift? And I think I already see a way to do that. So there's probably still more to the puzzle. But if I do this, right. The problem is I need to have that happen after I've already crossed it. And I don't know that I could do that. There's a word and over here that I haven't been thinking about. And if I said belt is push, then I wouldn't be able to get into the bottom because the belt is push. I'd have to break the push. All right, and then there's a skull. Could I just say belt is skull? The skull would still be facing the wrong way, so I need to push it the correct way first. So I need the belt to be push once, and then to be skull. Okay, let's try that. If I said the belt was push this down so it's facing this direction, and then said, oh, belt to shift would work here too, right? Why can I not just say belt to shift and be done with it? Oh, I still lost the race. Oh, so I need to get ahead. I need to already be moving to the right here, perhaps. Or, alternatively, something. Because if I push this down, it would still be facing me down. I couldn't have the belt be facing to the right there already. How? If I wait... Kiki is move, so Kiki's going faster than me with Kiki is move. So we're in the same place, and Kiki breaks the rule before that happens. Okay. And so, let me just try out the other thing I was originally thinking of, which was if I say belt is skull. Oh, belt is belt, so I can't even say belt is skull. All right. So, how can I go even faster? Or alternatively, how can I make the box not become Kiki? Box not becoming Kiki does seem impossible to me, because anything I try to get below or into the word box is going to push the word box down. Can I somehow sync skull as shift? Seems like those words are all packed in there pretty well. I can't make the water pushable. We We have a word and that probably exists for a reason. Belt is shift and push. Belt is shift and skull. Belt is push and skull. Belt is push and shift. Skull is shift and nothing. There's no like weak text. The wall is stop and I can't get outside the walls. Box is Kiki. It's gonna turn Kiki into the make Kiki appear there. So I don't see how to do it, and I don't see if and how and why I want to use the word and. So it seems like either I need to move faster by having one extra right shifter thingy where the word box currently is, or I need to somehow, you know, get rid of the skulls or do something else that's going to slow Kiki down. Okay, I just had a weird idea that I'd never thought about before. What happens if I say belt is shift and shift? I've never said that before. And I won't be able to say that by doing that. Let's move the and first. Would it shift twice, basically, is the question. I need to move these words a little bit more separately so that I can still push everything around. Belt is shift and shift. Except for, first off, I need to push the belt downward. But let's see if we can determine if this shifts twice. Oh, yeah. I think so. So I think that's going to be the solution. So I need the belt to be push at the beginning. So I can push it down so it's no longer facing against me. And now I can't get the text out because I used the wrong is in the wrong place. Okay, so once again, we're going to say belt is push, push this down, and we're going to set up belt is shift and shift. And this might have, so shift is definitely one of the things that is involved in the A Way Out, the final puzzle from the original screen. And shift is one of the things like fall and swap that I don't think I fully appreciate all the capabilities of. Pretty sure this is the answer. Yeah, it is. There we go. Yeah, shift has a lot of capabilities. Oh, wow. Okay. So this just created a shortcut for me to pick up the skull or to get over here. We did get access to another word is, which probably has a reason for being. But I guess for now, let's do the obvious thing for flag is win. And so to do that, I need to say, swallow the fighters, catch the fly. All right, I need to say Baba is level so that I can get the key, so that I can unlock the door, so that I can move me to the right, so that I can... do I have to go into puzzle 4 first? And then go back out to the map? And then move me to the right? No, how did I... How did I move me to the right before? Maybe from puzzle 5, Living Lands? So maybe from here? If I return to the map? Where I created me. How did I get the skull? Oh, the skull can just walk through here. That's how. Okay, that was easier than I thought. Okay, then I can say Baba's grass, which involves doing this. And that allows us to walk to the flag. And see a new area, maybe? It created a .4, which the cursor can navigate to, even though Dustice, Stop, and Baba can't get there. So let's see what the cursor has to say about 4 dots. Secret orb. Oh, orb is bonus. Baba's U, flag is win. Orb is bonus, huh? I kind of want to win. Alright, easiest puzzle ever. And it unlocked a way to get back in here. Okay, cool. What is orb? What did that do? It made a sound. It did not seem to have... Oh! I have 1 orb now. I have 195 dandelion puzzles solved. I have 11 flowers, and I have 1 orb. Okay. Interesting. I got a bonus orb. So that's cool. I did 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, and 4 dot on this. I got what was 1 here, what is 2 down there, what was 3 here, what is 4 there, what was 5 here. I got to the flag. So maybe now I need to go back to a way out? Possibly? So if I come all the way back here, where's the cursor right now? It's over on depth. So I'd need to pick it up. No, I have to get Baba to the flag here in order to get back to this map, I think. No, that just brings me here. So if I say return to the map, I can't say return to the map. If I say... If I have the cursor on the dot over there, okay. So this just brings me back to the map. So if I do this, then the cursor's back on 0 on the bottom right. Okay, so now I can get over to the dot, which is a way out. Now that I have the bonus orb. And so I don't think this is the final puzzle because I heard that there were over 200 puzzles and this would only be 196, but right now this is the only puzzle I know about how to access. So I guess for next time I'll have to work on this some. Let's take a look at it again now that I'm thinking about like belt multi-shifting and all the different things. Let's see. So the problem with this one is we had kind of one-way passages that we could only go through once, and the ice turns into rocks. Also, we had this shifty belt that we could kind of undo, and if we were very careful, we could kind of like redo something with the belt shifting or pushing, and I managed to like push... I guess I had a moving Kiki that I managed to use to get the word push in here and then push Kiki out, or the belt out, I suppose. So I had an extra belt, so I'd have like up to 3 belts. But eventually it seems like we need to get rock as push somehow by pushing words into here, which I never figured out how to do, so that we could either push this open or from the side. I can't push objects onto text because text is push, and I can't push this text from the other side to push it on an object to try to like break up this kind of stuff. The fact that Baba is push is probably significant. Yeah, Kiki can push Baba when Kiki is moving, and we could be waiting, and I'm unclear why that matters. Rock is rock, and then the word stop is here to prevent us from getting over here. It didn't seem like I could leverage any of these words, but again, with shifting... Right, there was that puzzle that I had to look up the hint for from a few episodes ago, where I had to shift an object onto some text, so the object and the text coincided, but then I changed that. I said the name of that object is text in order to change the object into its name and then get 2 pieces of text in the same square, which ended up being really powerful. don't know that I can do that here. And if I did push a shifty belt up to the top, I no longer can push it back down, so it's not like I could push shifty belts down into this area to try to interact with any of the words that are kind of semi-available over here. So yeah, mostly seems like, is there a way to get the word rock as push? And so you can get the rock down here pretty easily. And you could push one of the words like is, like up into here, and then push it to the left. And still get back out, but the question is how to get the third word in there. And I tried using a moving Kiki and different things, because I could have Kiki push the word up, but then someone needed to be pushing from the left in order to get things over, or alternatively, is there a way to have someone be pushing rock from left to right over towards those things? I don't think so. And yeah, the fact that we have movable, pushable belts seems important, but I never figured out a way to, you know, like set up moving belts. If I had a moving belt here and changed the wall, well, the fact that the wall is stop, but the belt is shift, so would that just shift the wall upwards into the other wall? Probably. Basically, it'd be one of the rare situations where wall is stop, and yet I would get a belt in the same location as the wall, and the belt could be shifting. Maybe I did that even before, and it did end up shifting the wall, and that doesn't seem like that's going to help me. But if I pushed, could I push open the whole wall there? Hold on, that looks like a possible solution. Let me try to test that hypothesis out. So what do I need to do? I needed to have the belt not be shifting for a moment, but I want the belts to be pushable. In order to make the belts pushable, I have to get a pushable moving Kiki into this room here, I think, and then say Kiki is move. This is all just going from memory from when I did it before. And then push the text here, and that's how I can get the text up towards belt is push by using Kiki. So then belt is push, and I could make belt shift again in the future using the other is. Right now Kiki is move, and Kiki's just going to be doing that for a while, so that's fine. Belts are pushable, and so while they're pushable, hey, Kiki, cut it out. Right, Baba's push. Kiki was pushing me around too. So my question is, if I push a belt here, and then make it shift to shift the ice, and then push it again into the, yeah, okay. So now I have to be careful because I have to get the word is up. Can I use Kiki to do that just right now the same way? I think so. Yeah. So that's fine. So now the belt is shifting. It shifts the ice. The belt is still pushable, and so I think I can push it into the ice because the ice is not push. So now I want it, oh, but the ice can't shift it into the wall. I see, so this doesn't help, and it's not going to shift the wall. And so if I turn off belt is push by doing this, and step onto the belt, we do have a belt and a wall coinciding there, so far as I can tell. But if I say belt is shift, and it's not shifting the wall because it's shifting into something that's stop, and you can't push something into stop. Okay, so that does not open up a hole in the wall, which is the main thing I wanted to check out. So, If I turned off belt is push now... Oh, here's the other thing. Is now I don't have access to a second is. So I can't even phrase rock is push because I don't have another is to work with. This is got trapped in here, this is got trapped in here, and this is got trapped in here. So that's another reason it's hard to use the belts over there. Okay. If I did have a belt there, and also a belt to the left of me here, which looks like it might possibly be possible, then I could walk over this, because this would shift me here and another one would shift me to the left and I'd never actually step on the ice. That's kind of interesting. Let's go back to where belt is push and just take a look at that for just a moment. So is it possible... Which belt would have to do it? The belt is shift, the belt is push. I can't get the belts on top of each other. Can I ever get belts on top of each other? No. Because if they're not push... I don't think... I was trying to see if I could get a belt in, like, the same way I pushed rock down. And then I don't know. What if instead of pushing that rock down... Yeah, what if I'd done this? How did the puzzle begin? Like, if I hadn't pushed rock down at the beginning, then there's no way to get into the top from the beginning. That's what I wanted to know. Can only push rock up. I want to toy with one other thing. Alright, I spent a bit of time looking at this, and I'm still stumped. So I'm going to have to think about this puzzle, and I'm going to have to try to look in the rest of the game to try to find other puzzles I'm still missing, because I'm kind of stuck at this point. So I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Bob Is You. For now, bye-bye.